International Women's Day. So, Femi, a man who used to be here with me, I chased him away. All right, that's a joke. I didn't chase him away, but because it's Women's Day, we need to show you that, be in your face in case you forgot what the day is about. And so Grace Komolafe is here with me today, or an early exchange. Hello, Grace. Happy International Women's Day to you.
Wishing you the same blessing. It's good to share the table with you this morning. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. And interestingly, the theme for this year is Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. Because the report, not a pleasant result of that report, shows that 1 in 10 women globally are in abject poverty, and that's not a good one. So investing in women to accelerate progress, we would say, is coming timely. That call is very timely. And if you look at the reasons why a lot of women are struggling with economic empowerment, we could trace that back to education.
Of course.
You know, because of course education gives you that empowerment. Once the woman is educated, she already stands a good chance of empowering herself economically. Even when the white-collar job is not available, she can create the job for herself.
I agree with you, and again, I'm going to take it back, dating back 17th, 18th century, where women are not allowed to, take some certain decisions due to cultural rules, norms, and all of that. So, women are confined to do some certain things, just stay in the house, do the cookings, do the chores, while the men go out to study, go out to work, and all of that. So I think that has actually brought, coming this far, women to this level whereby you see that men are really, having upper hands in doing things. And of course, the theme is a very key one, coming timely, like you said, invest in women. There's this saying that when you teach a girl, just one woman, of course you start from the baby. When you teach just a girl, you are teaching a whole community. You won't compare it with when you're teaching a man, because the woman nurtured the child. You can have 2, 3, 4, even 10 of them, you nurturing all of them, compared to the men going out there, running after making money and all of that. Well, I'm not saying they are not doing well at all, but of course it's a timely time to have a team like this for International Women's Day.
Yeah, you mentioned the years before now, centuries before now, because the celebration of International Women's Day is more than a century actually. And you know that what moved up to that point actually began in 1857, when there was a first protest by working women about unfair conditions, and they wanted improved rights for women. And then also there was another protest in 1908 where women marched through some parts of New York City, also in protest. And so in 1910 it was agreed upon that there should be a day set aside for the celebration of Women's Day. So the first International Women's Day was in 1911. So dating back to now is more than a century, and women are still in the business of asking for improved conditions for women globally. This cannot happen without economic empowerment, which Grace has said, if you teach a child, you teach a community.
In fact, we're extending. You teach a nation. When you teach a child, you teach a nation, actually.
I agree with you.
And it is what it is. And if you look at it, women are really doing well today. They've taken the mantle, they've taken the bull by its horn, and they are moving on. Economically, you would agree with me that women are doing well. Yes, they are not there yet. When you look at the ratio, you want to measure, men are really, out there, they have the energy, they have all of the strength. But I would say that women are also moving forward, and we can't just stop now.
At all.
We can't.
There's a lot to be done.
Of course, there's a lot to keep pushing for. And it doesn't have to be sectorial, like, oh, this sector belongs to women, or you want them to be more involved in this sector other than this sector. You see women even doing things, jobs that men ordinarily will do, and they are thriving. So, it's a key thing that we push this forward. Yes, it's our day, and we can't overemphasize it, We keep pushing this forward, that women should be allowed to take more forefronts in key areas where they can explore and really do well. There's this motherly attributes in women. So even when you are out there, you are in key positions, it speaks. It's not just in the house, not within the four corners of the room. Even out there, when you're doing your business and other stuffs, it speaks, you know, so it goes beyond.
The woman tends to be a better manager of resources.
Yes, exactly. That is what I'm saying. You know, you see that they are outstanding in whatever it is they are dishing out, whatever it is they are doing. So, like I said again, we can't stop yet.
It's time to take this discussion to women in business, you know, because you can't talk about economic empowerment without women who are doing business, women who are being entrepreneur. Now, it is on record that 40% of the businesses in Nigeria are owned by women, particularly startups. But what do you think are some of the challenges that women in business face? Well,
if you agree with me, I would say funding is one of those things, you know. Probably because you, I don't know, it's a personal thing. You look at it that women, like I mentioned earlier, that it's easy for them to bring in this motherly attitude. So probably you want to say they are not really meticulous when it comes to spending. I mean, starting from the home, you have a partner and you want to say to your partner, look, there's a business I want to go into. I need some money. And he will look at you, are you sure you can do this business? No, you don't worry. Just handle the home front, you know, and I will go out, do the jobs and bring the money in. So, I mean, taking it away from home, taking it out, governance, you know, grants and all of that. Women need to be encouraged because this is a key thing for them. You know, when there are no fundings to start your business, to push it forward, it's as good as, you know, you are going nowhere. And again, maybe the fear of they don't have the strength, they don't have the energy. Hey, it has gone beyond that, you know. You see women really doing great things. I mentioned that earlier. You see the energy they push out there. You see the strength in them and you'll be like, oh, really? Women are doing this? Of course they are, but I mean, it's one of the challenges. They look at it like they don't really have the energy. We, not they, we don't have that
the
energy.
Physical energy.
Yes, the physical energy. We look, let's say, like
fragile.
Fragile. So going out there to run, I mean, these are the things. And of course, looking at the fact that they have to take care of the home, and at the same time run their business.
The woman is really a multitasker.
Honestly. So for some people, oh, no, you can't do two things together. You can't be taking care of the kids, taking care of the home, at the same time you want to run a business. How will you manage it and all of that? So these, I mean, just few, a lot of challenges out there, but these are part of the challenges.
Now, tying it to the theme for this year, invest in women, accelerate progress. Now, in the area of business, investing in women could be in the area of providing them with skills necessary for them to thrive in their business. Because in the business world, in whatever sector that you are in, you need to be updated with the current skills needed to thrive in that sector. So skills gap, I would say, is one of the challenges that some women face. And as you mentioned, taking care of the home and also keeping business going is not a very easy one. So sometimes you find that the woman might be distracted, she might be limited. Now, while the man may have time to hold meetings at night with business partners, travel here and there, seeking partnership, the woman may be thinking, do I have somebody to keep my home while I go about seeking business deals?
And even when they have the time to do so, probably they have someone to take care of the kids at home. Or the partner will say, oh, are you kidding me? You really want to go for a business meeting at this time of the night? You understand? These are part of the constraints. So, I mean, if you agree with me, I don't know, we really need to keep pushing forward. I can overemphasize the fact that women need to be given the opportunity, you know, our voices need to be heard, you know, from every corner at every point in time.
All right, I want to say something before we go on a break. What Idahosa Samanze usually says, quoting what the president of Nigeria has said, President Bola Tinubu, who said, power is not served buffet, it is a la carte, go take your own. I think that if the woman is invested in, she can take her own from any sector. She doesn't need to wait to be handed to her. But if she's given the right skills, she's equipped with the right skills, and even sometimes financial empowerment, of course, she can take her own power in the economic world a la carte without waiting for it to be served buffet. Thank you so much, Grace. We're still here. It's Women's Affair. If you're looking for Femi, try again on Monday.
Early exchange, shaping policy, advancing development.